Now move to that breaking news coming from I-Team 8 and the Delphi murders case.
Yeah, the judge in the case is not holding Richard Allen's attorneys in contempt of court. I-Team 8's Cody Fisher joins us in studio to break down that ruling. Cody.
Yeah, Richard Allen's attorneys were facing contempt of court charges because of leaked crime scene photos that came from their office last October. Judge Gull ruled despite this court's findings of sloppiness, negligence, and incompetence, the state is required to prove that counsel's conduct was willful and intentional beyond a reasonable doubt for the court to find counsel in contempt. As the state has not met that burden, the court declines to find them in contempt of court. At the contempt of court hearing in March, the prosecution also tried to argue that Allen's attorneys violated a gag order in the case by sending out a press release on December 1st of 2022, even though the gag order in the case was put in place on December 2nd. Judge Gull ruled that Allen's attorneys are not in contempt of court for sending out that press release. She did say, the trial court will therefore send a copy of this order and the press release to the Office of Judicial and Attorney Regulation, Executive Director Adrian Meering, for that office to enforce the rules or determine counsel's ethical misconduct. Last October, Allen's attorneys were removed from the case by Judge Gull after the leak of crime scene photos, but she did so without a court hearing. Allen's attorneys fought the decision all the way up to the Indiana Supreme Court. They won that fight and have been back on the case since January. The Supreme Court ruled that removing them was not a necessary last resort and that Judge Gull had other methods of holding them accountable for the leak of crime scene photos. In March, Judge Gull attempted to use one of those methods, holding a hearing to find the two attorneys in contempt of court, which carried a wide variety of penalties, including fines or removal. After hearing testimony from both sides during the hearing, Judge Gull deliberated for nearly a month and a half. Allen's attorneys are now avoiding all of those penalties. This ruling by Judge Gull clears the way for Allen's attorneys to represent him during the trial, which starts on May 13th. The next hearing in the case is scheduled for next Tuesday. That hearing will be to decide what the defense team can and cannot tell the jury when the trial begins. Reporting, Cody Fisher, I-Team 8, WishTV.com, and follow us on Facebook for updates.